Okay guys, RealNubs here. Just thought I'd welcome you to a tour of our world that we had back in 2012 or 2011. Can't really exactly remember. And me and my daughters had set this up all in survival, but we did use glitches to get things like the powered rails, which is why you'll see so many powered rails in this video. It's just a quick tour, just to show you what we'd built over, I think it was 150 odd Minecraft days. So let's get on with it. As you can see, this was the iron farm we needed to build the normal rails. Our other farms are down there. This is the tower. That was my base. That was my daughter's houses over there. The mine track. Now one route went to a village, which is where we got the villagers to create the iron farm. And then once we'd done that, we decided to go in the opposite direction, which is where I'm going to be showing you today. So I think that way takes roughly one Minecraft day to travel. But this leg, this route, goes to Mooshroom Island, and that one takes about 3 Minecraft days to get to. So we'll just go through here, put down our minecart. Can't hear any sounds. 1 second. Okay, there we go. A quick fix, and we've got sound working again. Right. So now I can show you from inside the tower here. There's also a minecart going down into the mine under this building, which is where we got all the cobble from. But this is just really a tour to show you the mine system that we built. The train system that we built, like I said before, that goes over to the nearest villager hut. And this one goes to what we call Mooshroom Island. Those 2 little wood houses on the water there belong to my daughters. The iconic peak, the Ice Spikes biome. Like I say, this whole journey on this leg takes around 3 Minecraft days to complete. But we will go to sleep as night falls, because when I built this, I used the half blocks on the top of the block, and that means that all of this is spawnable surface. Had I gone half a block lower, none of the railway would be spawnable, but as it was, it's just one of those things. So here we go, made it to the first resting zone, first hut through what was the swamp biome. All of these huts that I've dotted along the way have sections of track that aren't powered, but you can power them so that you don't have to stop at these places. But I've got it so that you can stop in case you are on the train at night and you just want to stop off, put your head down so you can avoid spawns. Like I said earlier, the whole of this railway was built in a survival world using all legitimately obtained cobblestone. The only thing that wasn't, which we used a slime block glitch, was the powered rails. Because there's no way we would have got enough gold in the time we needed it. We would have needed a massive pig farm, zombie pig farm. Here's the next stop-off point built through a mountain. The lag there as it loads the world. There we go. And you can just carry on through. You can power these rails using these levers, as I've said before. It's nice to just be able to stop off. Like stop at the next one or the one after that maybe. So here's another stopping point and another house that we built into the face of that rocky outcrop there. Another place to stop off. So you can ride this rail at night, but like say you might get the occasional monster spawn, and if you were to hit them, it'd send the minecart back in the opposite direction. Unless you give them a well-timed hit. So rather than chance that and be sent all the way back, you just stop off one of these places, put your head down, continue the journey. There you go. Just push on through this. So, I might stop at the next one because when it gets dark you don't get to see much of the quite lovely Minecraft scenery. Built it quite high up as well so that we didn't have to bother with having to contend with spawns down in the world. But these occasional stopping points allow you to drop down into the world, visit the biomes if they're of interest. It's got quite dark, so we'll stop at the next one just to reset the time of day. Here we go. Be able to see again. So, if there's interest from you guys on this video, if you leave a comment down below, I can make this world available for you to... Oh, straight through that one. That one must have been powered. I can leave this world for you guys to download and tinker with it yourselves. Yeah, there was a forest here when I was building this section of the railway, and the lava pool was in the process of burning it all down. Here we go. Stop at this one as long as it's not powered. Yep. And there we go. And we'll reset the time of day so that we can continue the journey in daylight. There we go. And we just push on. If it'll let us. There we go. And on to the next stopping point. So you go through many biomes on this trip. Dark forest. Numerous other forests, plains biomes. Village out there. Not sure if I've been to that one. Quite possible. I normally stop at all villages on the when I was building this railway. So I'm using, I think it's BLS shaders, which I think are lovely. And I'm using the NAPP resource pack, which I tried to stay quite close to the original, but not quite so blocky. Looks really nice. As you can see down the bottom left there, we're on day 2 of travel through all this forest. So all these hills, they would have been quite time consuming to have ran through, walked through. Trees, forests and hills slow you down quite a bit. This railway, pretty quick. Straight through this one. There we go. Power that. Straight through. Now I've tried to use the seed from this world in 1.16 to try and generate the same map, but it doesn't work. I think I had to go back to 1.7.10 to use the seed to generate the world, then upgrade that save game into 1.16. Go. I wanted to go through this mountain, so that's why there's a kink in the railway. These glass blocks stop mobs from getting on the tracks from the hills. Another stopping point. Welcome to Halfway House. So that is actually halfway on our journey. We go from the hills biome down into the desert biome. Built this lava monument, lava structure as a marker. Already raided that temple. It's all lit up inside. And this is one of 2 or 3 forks in the railway. Straight ahead goes to a jungle biome, and left continues our journey to Mooshroom Island. There we go. That goes to the jungle hut, and this one goes to the mushroom. Now, one of these villages, when I was building the railway, was night time. Oh no, there's villages spawned there, so it wasn't this one, maybe the next one. One of these villages I turned up at while I was building the railway was under attack by probably the largest horde of zombies I'd seen. And the entire village, even though it had an iron golem, was massacred, so it's only the iron golem left. So through this house, through this hill, another stopping point there, but that rail was powered. Again, another fork in the railway to Jungle Area 1, or through to Mooshroom Island. Let's power these rails. There we go. You can, if you place a well-timed bit, switch those on and off as you go. This glass wall was just to protect you as you went past that sand hill. You got pretty close, so better not take a chance. I don't think you travel slow enough for skeletons to shoot you with a bow and arrow anyway. And here we go, this is the village. There's the iron golem who didn't do his job. He needs the sack. Maybe he just wanted the village to himself. That's fair enough. Yeah, no villagers here, all gone. through. There we go. Now we go through some of these hills en route to our destination. Nice way to travel. You get to see a lot of scenery of Minecraft, all of the different biomes. I think if you wanted to build this in survival, you'd need a very good gold farm, or you just to be honest, you probably just use powered rails for the entirety of the track. You maybe do one powered rail every 10 or so blocks, just to keep you on the move. Things like this, however, might need more frequent spacing for gold. Powered rails. So yeah, so when we got here, we saw this floating block in the sky. This is all the natural spawn, so we decided we were going to build the railway up to this and make a stopping point inside this chunk of road, which is there. There we go. So let's just continue this journey onwards. Push on. Hard to keep an eye on which direction we're going through there because it's so convoluted. Then we decided to continue the railway to the max height limit of the world. So that's where we've just come in from. Then after a short while we'll drop back down. We can see the end of the track there. Might stop soon just to avoid the night time for viewing purposes. There we go, we dropped back down to the world. We built a couple of buildings here to stop off at. But we will just push on through and go through the next hill. And the next stopping point is actually inside the hill, but I think we'll just shoot straight past. It's only a small room with a bed in it, a couple of beds. There you go. But let's carry on. And up and out. Not too far now, maybe 2-3 more stops, and we should be at our destination. A quick tour around what my daughters had built and I'd built, and then onwards to the final point of interest that I wanted to show you guys on this journey. Which was imported, by the way, not built. So I'll show you that. Stop off here. There we go. I'm sleeping on the floor. And push on so we can get to our next destination. A lot of glass here only because we were quite close to the ground. We didn't want things shooting at us. Another stopping point there. Just push on through this corner. Yeah, so that was the last tunnel, as I remember it. And now we are probably one stop away from getting to Mooshroom Island. So while I was building this railway, my daughters were continuing on building on Mooshroom Island itself. So a lot of Mooshroom Island is their creation. We've also got Horse Equals Happy, which is a place they built when we had the Creatures mod, and Horse Equals Happy is on that line. There's a pirate ship and a gymkhana for horses. They were breeding Pegasus and all that sort of thing. You can just about see actually over there the pirate ship. Yep, there you go. And beyond that was the gymkhana where they were breeding and training their Pegasus. None of the horses are there now, obviously, because we're in 1.16 and we don't have the Creatures mod installed. So here we go, Adventure Mooshroom Island. Across the sea. Okay, so there was my one of two contributions, or three contributions I made to this island. It was the Lighthouse, which did work, but it doesn't work in subsequent updates in Minecraft. It did work back then. Lots of different buildings. I'll stop. Not at this one, but at the next stopping point. Give you a tour of the island. Last bridge. Villages. Underground cave system of water. Jump out here. Then I'll give you a quick tour. So this was a small volcano we decided to build on the tip of the island. My daughters wanted a diving board up at max height. So that was that. This is my youngest's creation. She wanted a little McDonald's on the island. I built the ships. That's the big ship. There's a couple of smaller ships also. Yeah, that's another one of the smaller ships. These are the avatars of our characters. That's the parkour we built. And Turtle Beach. One of numerous hotels. That's the Wood Lodge. It's the stables, the horses and donkeys. This is Layla's Fantastic Boat Trip shop. Hotel. Our food place. That is an underwater home where you can gain entrance through the Mooshroom. Another ship. Our farms. A few more machines for making food and the like. Villager breeding spot. This is the Checkerboard, another hotel, UFO, and just other buildings. Altair Balloon. That's the UFO. Mine. Little emoji there. That was built by Layla. and my signature tower, which is gets built pretty much on every Minecraft save I do. Okay, so let's get back down here. Continue our journey. Say goodbye to Mooshroom Island for now. Show you the final bit of interest on the journey here. And that is Volcano. Now this isn't a natural spawn, this has been built. And not by us, we imported it. It's a fantastic volcano. And we built our railway straight through the middle, straight through the heart of it. You can climb this. If you should so wish. Bit of jungle biome on the outside. And then the final stop on this train journey terminates here in the mesa biome. This is as far as we got. The whole project took 150 Minecraft days. That's it, guys. It does go round and up to the top of that hill. But it doesn't go much further than where we are now. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to access this world as a download. Would oblige, no problem. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.